So for a long time, people have been asking me, Russ, how do you do what you want to do pretty much all the time? Like, how do you do this? And the truth is, one, you have to have commitment. Because sometimes when you want to do something, if it's big enough, the tests that you're going to get are going to be so huge that you may want to rethink about what you're wanting to do in the first place. And that is why commitment is so important. That is why being committed is so important. And commitment to me means once you set your eyes on something, you don't stop until you achieve it. Like, that is the goal. No matter what, something else happens, something crazy happens, it might throw you off. In your eyes, it might set you back because you don't know what you don't know, you don't even know. However, the truth is everything is on purpose, and that thing that actually set you back might have taught you a completely better lesson that you didn't even anticipate at the time. And then later on in the future, it's actually saved you from a lot of mistakes. Learning that lesson, even though it was painful at the time, it's okay because it saved you from a much bigger mistake in the future. It saved you from a much bigger hurt in the future. Even though it's painful right now, even though it hurt right now a lot, let that go because it's already in the past. Let it go because it's truly already in the past. You are here now and you can persevere. And you can persevere. You can achieve whatever you want. So the first portion to that is commitment. And the tests that you're going to get may seem insurmountable. The tests that you're going to get may seem absolutely ridiculous to the point that you think that you might not be able to get there, but you can. I promise you can. Especially if you show the world, the universe, God, Allah, all of the participatory energies that you are committed, that no matter what happens, you are committed, that you want that thing, that you're going to go get it no matter what, then nothing can stop in your way. And the current state of the world actually proves it. Super duper proves it. The current elections of the world prove it, that the perseverance and the wherewithal of somebody that was 111% committed is always going to beat other people that started the journey halfway. Now, outside of commitment, you kind of heard me talk about this already. You want to harness perseverance, right? So you're committed and you're committed to that goal, but then you also want to harness the power of perseverance, because perseverance will grind down any negative energy. Perseverance will grind down that stone. One, you're committed to actually breaking through. But the second portion is consistently putting in that action, consistently persevering no matter what. That is when you break through. You just break through that stone, you break through that barrier, you break through whatever it is that you want to break through. So those are the two things. One, consistency, and two, perseverance. And those are actually very similar, and that's why they belong in the same triad, in the same stool. And the third portion is action. Yeah, just action. Just consistent, persistent action. You got to move. It's not enough. It's not enough just to be thinking about it. It's not enough just to be talking about it. You want to be putting tangible physical energy towards your goal every single day consistently. Every single day consistently, no matter what, bit by bit, bit by bit, because when you're doing it consistently, you're activating the law of compound interest, which is the most powerful law in human existence. You're making the law of compound interest work with you, work for you. Consistent, persevering action will crack any stone, will sharpen any blade, will sail any ship. Just take that step. So just take those little consistent steps forward. And yeah, sometimes it's lonely. Sometimes it's lonely when you're just starting out, and sometimes it's very lonely at the top. Yeah, there might be a lot of people going through similar things you're the only one that's going through your own life experience. So it can be very lonely when you're just first starting out. And it can be very lonely when you're in a lot of pain. Oh, it can be so lonely because then you can't really explain it to people. And I get that. After 26 surgeries, 11 just on this hand, I understand trying to explain pain to people, right? And sometimes it's not even physical pain. Sometimes it's psychological. I remember when my grandmother died because of cancer. The emotional and psychological pain was so intense. Now, if you couple that with physical pain, woo, that can be really fun. That can be really challenging. That can be very, very painful, very detrimental. One of the things that you may want to do is collect really good tools, collect really good practices, and keep consistent, persistent action with those practices, with those tools. So that way, when you are hit with the tests, when you are hit with those physical, emotional, psychological barriers and challenges, psychological, physical, emotional, psychological tests or problems, then what you can do, you can fall back to the level of your tools, fall back to the level of your systems, fall back to the level of your practices, and persevere through it, knowing that this test is actually the best thing that's happening to you, that this test is actually here to show you what you want, and maybe even more importantly, show you what you do not want, will show you what you want to avoid, show you where you have strayed, show you where you can do much better. And when you do that, what you are starting to do is shape your life in the way that you want it, because you're taking full responsibility of your life. You're taking full responsibility of your life, and you are using the basic universal tools, the basic laws of this plane of existence. And then you create the life you want. You shape the life that you want. And then the next test will come, and then the next test will come, and then the next test will come, and that's okay. Because you now have the tools, you now have the practices. You now know that no matter what, you are centered inside, you are aligned with your mind, body, and soul, and you are following your life's purpose. This is Russ Nikita. Thank you for sharing, connecting, and following. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it. Let's go.